Hey, good morning.
No.
Good afternoon.
No.
Good evening.
No, obviously not.
Good night.
Yeah. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. This
Why are
ain't
you
it.
saying that? Why? What are you saying?
Have you tried this life thing? Have you tried this life thing?
Oh, the living thing.
Nah,
whole
it's
thing.
crazy.
Wait, it's getting even worse?
How okay, gratitude, counting your blessings, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? When you're like, oh, you gotta
Yes.
show gratitude and count your like, does that ever get to a point? You know what I mean? Like, it's too much. Like, it's like the world, like everyone's going broke and you're counting your money every day, make sure it's there. I gotta count this money. I gotta count this money. No, be grateful. Gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. It could be way worse. It could be
But
way worse.
right, but
But what
you're
does that mean?
saying
It could be way worse.
right because you're saying it's bad. It is bad.
It's bad.
You just gotta. You know what it is? You just hope that it's not like your immediate family. That's all you can hope for, I guess, and that's not bad. And until it is that, and then that's bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Cipha and I are going to see each other today, as we are going to the Mr. C Memorial, an all-white event, not white people.
Why?
Did you have to go buy something?
Yes.
You bought pants?
Yeah, white pants.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, you know what, Saif? Thank you, though. Thank you.
Why?
Because, listen, I don't want to air things out. I'm sorry. It's one app, right? No one's going to hear this. But there are certain people, I won't say who, prominent people who are going to be going to the memorial,
Yeah.
who in a group chat wrote, I can't do all white. And I just wrote, what the fuck do you mean? You can't? Listen, is it my top choice for how to dress on a given day?
No. It's the bottom choice.
It's the bottom.
No. It's the worst choice. It's something I would not want to do, especially when you got a little weight on you. White is the worst thing to wear.
And not only that, hold on. It's going to be a day of daps and hugs. Everything's going to be dirty by the end of the day.
I can't return none of my shit, you're saying?
You could try.
There's going to be a lot of African oils being rubbed up on you, you're saying?
God. By the way, thankfully there won't be, I don't think we'll see that many women, fortunately, because you got to watch the lipstick on the shoulder.
Bro, and then is it going to rain? Now, I'll give you this. It's not, I thought it was supposed to be 80s. It's not hot. Thank God.
No, that is true. Is it going to stay 60s?
It's supposed to say 60s because the white with the sweat.
Nah,
Come on, bro.
No, the sweating through the white.
The white outfits turn yellow.
Now, listen, some of the old heads are still going to be sweat. That's a fact.
Of course.
By the way, though, it's looking like it's going to max out at 69 degrees. Now, question. So I had two options, to be totally real with you.
Yeah.
I'm wearing white sneakers.
Yep.
I am wearing a very light off-white beige kind of pant. Does that not count?
I mean, I guess it is what it is, but it's not white. You're gonna be that guy. You're gonna stick out a little bit.
And then I have a white shirt, but I have two
polo or button up.
I have a polo, and I have a beautiful hoodie, but it's like it's an all white
hoodie.
Yes, but I had a little. I'm not gonna give I had a little link up, and it's like an all white Gucci,
like a
hoodie.
Gooch.
It's a Gooch white hoodie.
Gooch hoodie,
but a low key, no writing on it. It's a little thing on it.
You got a Gucci hookup?
I did.
Oh, no more.
Isn't it weird with the hookup though? It's weird. Like when you have a little hookup, part of me want to be generous, and then part of me's like, I can't. I got to keep the hookup for myself.
No. Hookups are horrible.
Right. You don't want to share a hookup, right?
What do you get? $10 off? $40 off? $100 off? It's still like
It's a good hookup. It's a good hookup. It's significant, but it's still expensive. No, but it's still expensive. It's still, you still feel guilty. You're still like, what am I doing? This is dumb.
Yeah.
But anyways, do you think it'll be cool enough to wear it's a lightish sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Cool enough to wear. So maybe I'll go with the lightish sweatshirt.
I would have liked to have done something like that, but I didn't have time to find it. I've been dealing with a lot of fucking wild shit, so I just got a white polo. Just keep it moving. Psycho Bunny white polo. I know they fit. I know the size. Give me a 9. I'm out.
Boom.
I thought I had a white polo. Didn't. Had to go buy one. If you don't know what we're talking about, sorry. We're talking about Mr. C's. They're calling it a homegoing.
Homegoing.
Which I've never heard that term before.
You've heard homecoming.
Homegoing. I've heard homecoming.
Right.
There's a homegoing.
Apparently so.
And it's an all-white affair, which is the ghetto of the ghettoest things you could do. But
even though it's like, isn't it weird because rich people do all white things, but
it's trying to copy rich people, for sure. The all-white party comes from the white people in the Hamptons, the Labor Day party, where like, you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day.
Right.
So it's like but then the ghettoers in the late 90s, early 2000s decided to just make it a hip hop thing.
Well, when did Diddy start with the all white?
Yeah, it's around that Diddy. But Diddy was the type of guy always try to copy like a Ralph Lauren Hamptons vibe. You know what I mean? We got money too.
And now Michael Rubin has his all white party.
Who's Michael Rubin?
Michael Rubin
is that Pee Wee Herman?
No, that's Paul Rubin. He's no longer.
Is that the guy from Shady Records?
That's Paul Rosenberg.
Oh, okay. Was it the guy who was considered a spy in World War II and was executed?
That's Julius Rosenberg.
Oh, wait. Who am I thinking of?
Michael Rubin.
Is this the guy that was killed by Brutus?
I don't even know who that is. Which character is that?
I think he was like Emperor of Rome or something.
Hold on. Who did Brutus?
He was like the Emperor of Rome.
Julius Caesar.
Oh, Julius Caesar. Okay.
Michael Rubin.
Wait, is it? Are you talking about the guy who had a real estate?
I can't. You're not even close anymore. You're just saying. No, that guy's name what's that guy's name?
The guy that was down with DJ Envy that did the real estate scams.
Hold on. DJ Envy. Don't get Envy mad at you again.
You don't even look it up. Follow the program I just did.
I think his name was Rubin.
No.
It's Caesar.
It's Caesar.
What does that have to do with Michael Rubin?
I went from Paul Rubin to Paul Rosenberg to Julius Rosenberg to Julius Caesar to Caesar. Come on, man.
No, I didn't follow. By the way, it's genius what you just did.
Damn it.
Michael Rubin used to own the Sixers. He's very famous. He has charities with Jay-Z. He's very close to Meek Mill. He's a big celeb.
Oh yeah, the part of that whole don't let prisoners go to prison thing. What is
the Reform Coalition?
What are they doing? Yeah, let criminals out of prison.
Yeah, open all the jails and the cells in Attica, send them to Africa, something like that. I don't remember what it's called. He does a white party. Okay, so by the way, so here's the thing though. I want to say this. So even though it is kind of great, like no one feels like doing all white, and you're going to be nervous, and it's a thing, whatever. It is I like it for the purposes of what they're trying to do.
I like how it's gonna look.
And it's gonna look nice.
Oh, it's gonna look fire.
It's gonna look really nice.
The pictures of this day is gonna look fire. Like all these people all in white. It's gonna look dope. But actually doing it's gross.
Yeah, it's not fun. And
I remember the days when I could do it.
What do you mean?
I remember I did an all-white party in Minnesota once. I had on some white jeans, dope bape, white hoodie. I was skinny back then. Woo!
So you're worried that the fatness is going to be exposed in the whiteness.
It's not worried. Confirmed.
Well, what's the shirt? What kind of shirt are you doing?
It's a polo. Just a polo. White polo.
Yeah, white polo is going to be fatter than a black polo.
A little baggy.
You hold on. I'm going to ask you a crazy thing here.
Yeah.
You don't have a white button down?
No.
Because that might do a little better.
I didn't have one. I didn't have time to look for one.
Like
I know the size. I have this black polo that I wear to weddings from the same store, Psycho Bunny. I know the size. It fits perfectly. Boom. But I have them all in black, nice and slimming. Nice and slimming.
This is your fat guy size. You know what the size is for this version, what you need.
Yeah.
And you go, boom, I'm just getting it, but it's white. So damn.
So I went in there, I tried a size smaller.
How'd it go?
Not good.
How's the running going?
Not good.
Wait, no, you just started though.
No, I have some issues. I got some issues over at the crib.
Oh, this is what you were talking about recently on the podcast. You said there's some health stuff, but you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
But it still requires stuff.
Still what?
It's still like required. Things are still happening with it.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. So I was out of it last week. It's lightening up, but still crazy.
This is not a lot of information. It's hard. Would you tell me in person, or you just want to say on the podcast?
No.
Not even in person.
No.
Can I ask you a question? Let me see if I can guess something and tell me if I'm on the right path. Does any of it relate to Wilford Brimley?
Wilford Brimley is a white guy with a big mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that there maybe in my backyard there's a bunch of cocoons and it's making old people feel young?
Are you referring to the movie Cocoon?
Yeah. Is he in Cocoon?
He is in Cocoon.
Okay. But you think that's what it is?
Hold on, no, but that's not what I'm referring to. Hold on. There are people who already know where I'm going, and they're thinking, well, this is unfortunate, and he's not going to answer anyway. But here we go. Where am I? Where's our thing?
What happened to Wilford Brimley?
Here we go. But he died.
Oh.
I believe. Can you see if he died, Billie Jean? I think he did. No, here's what I'm referring
to. Billie Jean's busy doing something else.
Kidney failure. He died of kidney failure.
That's unfortunate. Oh, hold on. Everyone relax for a second. I'll take a moment.
Are you saying, do you think I have diabetes?
Is that what you would take?
I do not have diabetes. I'm actually very healthy, according to my last couple of doctors. Yeah.
You do not.
I do not have diabetes.
Wait, so that's what you think I'm suggesting?
I think so. Wait, is diabetes different than diabetes? Or what does it say?
Diabetes. All right, so you don't have diabetes.
No, I don't have diabetes.
But there's something going on and you're dealing with it.
Yeah. What do you think's happening? Who's coming today? Is Kane coming?
100%.
Big Daddy Kane will be there. Okay.
100%.
DJ Premier.
100%.
DJ Premier.
I put DJ Premier at 90%. 90%.
Why?
You never know. Because they were
DJ
close.
Premier,
but he loves death. He loves death.
He loves death. No, Premier is definitely gonna be there. Obviously, Master Ace has been doing a fantastic job of holding everything down. What craziness to be thrown into and be in charge of the hip hop portion of the connections with this guy. It's unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
I am just sending him a text to tell him that he's been doing a great job.
Scoob is going to be there.
All the Kane people, I would imagine, will be there.
Right.
Lachey is going to be there.
Rakim.
Oh, so guessing. I didn't really think about the legends because won't a lot of them be there?
I think so.
What about MOP?
For sure.
MOP.
I see MOP.
You see LL for
Fat
sure.
Joe.
I would think so.
50?
If 50's around, I would think so.
I'm thinking of people that I know for sure. C gave 50 his first show at Club Speed in that G Unit explosion of what year was that? 05 or whatever that was. When was the G Unit explosion? The first show 50 did was at Club Speed with Mr. C. Like it means something to him.
If he's around, I bet he's going.
Buster.
I would think so. He's one I would think so if he's around. But then, you know, there are some people who are just like you and are weird with funerals and are like, I'm not doing it.
Well, yo, why did you tell C's sister I'm weird with death? What's wrong with you? I meant to tell you this.
Oh. Well, she was sad that she hadn't she at the time she said that she was sad that she hadn't heard from you.
And your answer is I'm weird with death.
Yeah, I was trying to I don't know. What did I want? I didn't want to say. I didn't know what to say. Like I don't know why. He doesn't have your number probably.
I didn't have her number.
I wouldn't have thought necessarily to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I also know you don't like funerals and you're not a big death guy. No one loves death, but I don't know. Was that a bad? I could have thrown you under the bus way worse. I don't think that's a bad one. He feels weird around death stuff. I don't know.
He needs time to process.
Needs time to process.
Time to process.
You know what? That's better. What you just said. That's what you just gave was better. Time to process. That's better.
No, that goes under the umbrella that I was talking to you earlier about people thinking I was closer to him than other people.
Than other people together.
Right. I'm not. I promise you, we're all the same. The level of closeness, all of us. I'm not closer to him.
Right.
Ace is closer.
Ace is close. No,
Ace is closer. Ace is a brother.
I'll say this: you're close. Everyone here at this event will have an affinity and a closeness for him.
Now,
you are upper echelon of the DJ world.
I am upper echelon because we work together, but not even from the block. I'm talking about just from the hot days. Like, just from so all the hots going, all those guys, right?
Yeah.
Who else? Who's going?
Whoever's
Kid Capri?
left. I imagine Kid Capri. Don't say anything else. I already know the way your brain works.
You don't know how my brain works. Gonna be what about some Power 105 people?
Do you think we'll be there?
No.
What about
No.
Power 105 people? I would think
Wendy Williams.
Is Wendy's not moving around, is she?
She's not, right?
I don't think she's.
Because C introduced her to her husband that she had all those problems with. That's C's boy. Or was back in the day. Remember Wood? That always used to be with C? Remember Wood? Remember C's Drewski?
C's Drewski Wood?
A guy named Wood. He used to always be with C.
I don't remember Wood.
Who's speaking from the station? Flex?
It's so funny you say that. Master Ace just wrote me and said, we need to know who will be coming on stage to speak on behalf of Hot 97.
He just wrote you that?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think I'm going to say what I'm saying to him as I'm saying it to you. I think Ebro had discussed a bunch of us going up together.
That's dope.
With him and Bugsy speaking.
Bugsy
said he wanted to speak.
Huh.
So last week there was a thing. I'm going to tell it here. Fuck it. I don't care. It's my fucking podcast. There was a thing. There was in the group chat. No one had said they wanted to speak. It had come up like who's going to speak, and no one came out and was like, I'm going to speak. Right.
Yeah.
So I reached out and I'm like, hey guys, do we have a plan? I said, I would be happy to speak if others don't want to, but I'd like to know so I can prepare something, right? I'm happy to be the one to do it. I just need to know because this should be prepared. It should not be a yo, see, man, Mr. C. It shouldn't be that. It should be something.
I have it prepared in my mind. It's not in order though.
Are you speaking?
Yeah.
You're on behalf of 94.7?
Yeah, me and Dre.
Oh, well, then I don't want to make you feel bad. I think you'll be great. No, as long as you have the roadmap.
I have the roadmap. I don't have it typed out. I don't have it in order.
I do think typed out. I believe it goes one of two. I've done both.
Yeah.
I've done both. Unfortunately, I've spoken at my share of these things.
Yeah.
And at Fife's, I kind of rambled. And I thought it was still good, but I kind of rambled.
Yeah.
At Mac Miller's, I wrote it down and I read it word for word, and it makes it concise, like, and you hit the things you want to hit.
Yeah.
But it's a little scripted.
Yeah. Hold on.
But
hold on.
You want to write it together right now on the podcast? That'd be something.
I got some index cards.
Okay. Index cards are a good idea.
Okay. So go ahead. Yeah, it makes it feel what? Like a little not natural?
Maybe that's just if you read too much, but like, I think it's helpful. I think it allows you to, what it allows you to do is to like emphasize the parts you want to emphasize properly.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I speak on stage every single day.
By the way, you are a little bit different than most everyone I'm talking about.
But I got the part of not being too long, not being rambly. I speak on stage every day, almost. So I think that's why some people get nervous with that kind of shit. No, they don't even realize they should be nervous, and then they just start
That's
meandering.
the problem. I know I'm going to be nervous.
Yeah.
I will get nervous if I speak, but Cipha, by the way, that's all I was trying to communicate to the group. If no one is prepared to do it, I'm going to do it. So I write, I'm happy to do it, right? 30 seconds later, my program director, who I don't think ever worked with Mr. C, responds, I vote for Ebro. Do you know what I responded?
Oh, shit.
I responded, I didn't know this was an election.
But also, you got to understand, I'm telling you right now, when you say I'm happy to do it, everyone rolled their eyes and was like, of course he's going to do it. Of course he wants to do it.
Well, I wouldn't say everyone. I'd say a few people rolled their eyes for sure.
I'd say several.
And by the way, but keep in mind, I included in the thing, there are other people here closer to him than me, but no one's volunteering for a reason because I know people. Yo, Flex isn't the guy to speak at a funeral. It's not happening. I know that. I know that. By the way, Camilo is not speaking. It doesn't make sense to be him, and he wouldn't do it. Enough doesn't want to speak at the funeral. Can I tell you the truth? I don't think Ebro really wants to. It's not really his bag either. So, like, I'm not saying it out of.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Right. It's never even a thing of want, but you want something good to be said. That's the point. It's not about wanting to. It's you know what I was really saying? I don't know if I trust anyone here to fucking prepare anything and get up there and do a great job. I will do that. Do you want me to do that or no?
You are good at that.
And then the guy who doesn't know the man writes, I vote for Ebro, which, by the way, isn't really cool to Ebro. Is there ever a possibility he doesn't feel like being that in that moment?
Well, there's some weird shit with Ebro and C of the whole reason why C left the station.
What do you mean?
Didn't he leave in an argument with Ebro? When he quit, remember? When he walked out?
Did he?
Yeah. First of all, when C got in trouble with the law, Ebro was like, I don't want to say grilling him, but he was, doing the radio thing, like, say what it is, C. You know what I mean?
I thought everyone kind of thought that was done in a way that was like kind and warm.
You think goons in Brooklyn felt that way?
Fair.
Right?
Fair.
So, and then when he walked out I forget what it was. I don't even remember anymore. So long ago. But when he walked out, remember there was like Angie left, then C walked out, and then did Dennis get fired or leave? And then I left. Remember there was that quadruple fall of Titans.
It was a match
of Radio Titans.
Radio Titans. I remember it was described that way in the paper.
Yeah, remember?
I saw the article. Radio Titans falling one by one. So you're saying that there may have been leftover shit there?
I think Hood Barbershop. I think Hood Corner Talk and Barbershop. Nah, Ebro shouldn't have did them like that. Not knowing anything, not knowing underground, not knowing nothing.
Right.
Just saying, same way they say about me, yo, Ebro stole your job. Like, bro, you have no idea of all the shit that was going on.
No, you're saying, yes, you're right, but no, chill.
Thank God. So yeah, I don't know. All right, look, so what I got, help me out here. I got Monday C and Friday C. I'm going to talk about that.
So no, I can't speak.
Huh? I got Monday C and Friday C. I got a fight we had together in London. I got the laptop.
The fight you got in, what was the fight in London?
Bro, I didn't even remember this until I had to start thinking about the stuff about C. We were in, making fun of Brooklyn. Always make fun of Brooklyn. That's my job.
And by the way, yeah, you always did that with him. That was like a constant.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what I did? I actually did think this week that you and I together up there would have been good.
You and I together would be fire.
That would be, and it would make sense. Like we shared such a, that was
Do I call you up?
No.
I said, you want to do a guest spot? No, you and me.
I know, it would have made sense.
You and me. I plan to shout you out when I talk about Monday through Friday C.
Oh, because we were doing the show.
Yeah, like I have when I was doing the radio with Rosenberg, you know what I mean? We had this thing.
I just can so picture C saying our names together. He was like always talking to us. Like
100%.
We were like a person at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
That he was dealing with.
We were one entity.
And by the way, I just want to say one more thing. The reason I was so fucking annoyed when my PD immediately shit on the idea of me speaking. Obviously, I am not the closest person in the DJ world to speak about C. But the reason C fucked with me is the same reason I was hired at Hot 97. To be a nerdy person who loves hip hop and can give context to important things. And that's what I was going to do.
I don't think C would mind you speaking.
No, I think C would have been like, oh yeah, Rosenberg's, he'll do a good job explaining why I'm me.
100%.
But you know what I'm going to do anyway, though? I'm going to prepare a few words anyway, because you never know with Ebro. He might then be like, yo, Rosenberg, I know you wanted something you wanted to say. Yeah. And I'll be like, I thought you were going to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to write a quick little something in case I get thrown in. And then pull the little Drake, cell phone move. Now that I have these trusty glasses.
But I had
so keep going.
Wait, this is coming out today?
Yeah.
Should I be saying this stuff?
About what?
Oh, sorry. I keep thinking we're a popular, well-listened to podcast. So we were in London. I don't remember why. We weren't in London together, but we just happened to be there at the same time. And I went to the party that C was DJing at. And C didn't travel. C wasn't on the road like that.
No.
And we were in a party. We were in he was done DJing. We were about to leave, go get some food or whatever. And I think somebody bumped me or got a little too close or something. And I said, whatever, brush it off. Like let's go eat. I obviously want to go eat. And then C was like, yo, my man. Hit him with a yo, my man. Watch where you going. Something like that. And like 3 London goons start like, hey, bruv, da-da-da-da-da-da. And C's like, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. What are you talking about? I'm from Brooklyn. Well, I don't know what you saying. I'm from Brooklyn. Like over and over. Like that was the threat. I'm from Brooklyn. Fuck you talking about. And then he goes,
you're
then
hitting that line, right? You're gonna hit that line?
Yeah. Then C goes, the guy is yelling at him at C, and C just starts going, Brooklyn.
No.
Brooklyn. And then he did like a spin. Like a spin, like Brooklyn.
Wait,
and then when he turns around, bop, punches the guy in the face.
No.
Yes. And I was like, oh shit. Fucking. Oh, so like the three guys start hitting, fights. I had to jump in. We was with some, I'm not gonna say this, but we was with Tim Westwood's boys. And they all jumped in and pulled these. I guess they knew the guys, kind of pulled them off and start pulling them away. And Brooklyn, he's just walking out. Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Whoa.
Yo, craziness. And I was like, yo, what happened? And he was like, what? Like, what do you mean? What happened? Like,
and you're like, that's crazy. You just did a weird dance and punched someone in the face.
He scooped and scrapped him.
Yo.
But bro, I completely forgot about that. I was just like, oh man, I'm trying to think of C moments or whatever. I was like, oh, we had a fight together.
Do you realize that this era of the podcast from 2 weeks ago through at least this week's Patreon, because not to be cheap, but I'm just telling you guys the truth. We're doing the Patreon tomorrow. So tomorrow's Patreon is going to be pretty fucking great because it's going to be everyone we saw and ran into.
Yeah.
So we might even have to let that go. Nah, sign up for Patreon. We'll do
Patreon, then maybe we'll let it go later. But
yeah, but if you want to hear that tomorrow, we're going to put it on Patreon. But this whole little few week era is just C. And like, we've had a lot of deaths on the show, unfortunately. I don't know that any have led to like literally 3 weeks of the show. Is just that. There's nothing else to do.
Well, I mean, yeah, we had to deal with the sad part. Then we had to deal with the funny parts. And now today's going to be a combination. Yeah, now there's an event.
So today's going to be sad and fun. Now, here's a question. You hate funerals. You hate death.
Yeah.
And you have to wear white. Remove that part. Are you looking forward to today?
Yes.
I am too. I'm looking
forward to being in Brooklyn. Not looking forward to finding parking. Are you you Ubering?
I think Shawnee and I are driving together. You want to scoop me up? You come by me. Come on, man.
No, I'm not coming by you. So parking in Brooklyn, wearing all white, dealing with madness at the door.
Well, that's the reason I'm scared about getting there later than the start time. Although maybe it'll be easier later. I don't know.
Madness, like mad people hitting me. I secured, I don't know. I just filled out the link that I got right away. I just filled it out. I was like, I'm speaking at this thing, but let me just fill out this link just in case, whatever. Trying to be respectful, right?
Yes.
Didi the barber's like, yo, I didn't get the ticket. I don't know what to do. In my recent years, the most times I've seen C is at the barbershop.
Right. He has to be there.
He has to be there.
Correct.
So I got him a ticket. I'm like, yo, roll with me just in case. But like, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go get a haircut first and then we'll roll over there. Scoop hit me. Fat Man Scoop was like, yo, how do I get a ticket? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm not running this show. I don't know.
And is your ticket? This is really inside baseball. Sorry, guys. Is your ticket special? Because my digital ticket's just GA.
I think it's just, I think the tickets are to just watch the capacity, right? I think when we get there, we're going to some VIP section where
we'll get stuff
from the station.
But there's still going to be so many people there for that. I mean,
oh no, like half the room is thinking they're VIP, which they are.
Right.
I don't get whatever. Only reason why I'm even concerned is because now I have to speak. Other than that, I don't put me anywhere. I'm here to watch the show. But now that I got to speak, where do I go? I have zero information. Zero.
Yeah, I have an address. I'll send it to you. the VIP address thing though?
Oh no, send me that.
I think I have a VIP address of some sort.
Wait, okay, so hold on. So I got Monday, Friday, see Fight in London, the laptop, making fun of Brooklyn. I got I mean, I just want to speak about what he meant to I know, DJing with him. It was always a competition.
Here's an important question. Who else is going to speak that are like DJs? Like, I wonder, like
Self.
Self is going to.
Self is like.
By the way, why were him and Self so close? Just like,
I don't know. They were very close.
No, very clearly. I mean, from the very beginning, his sister was like, Self is going to do a set there. Like,
yeah. Self is. I don't know. That's his brother. That's his little brother. Brooklyn shit. Maybe from the same hood or whatever. I don't know. Self probably. That's interesting. Who speaks?
That's what I'm saying, because like I know Self will. The Hot 97 thing's quick. How much time did they tell you? I think they only told us 5 minutes.
I don't know.
They told us 5 minutes, just so you know. I don't know if that's going to be true. I'm sure everything's going to get.
Yeah.
So then here's another question. So they're saying 3 o'clock you show up and it's just like a hangout, I believe.
Yeah, 3 to 5.
And that's why I'm guessing the layout of this building, in case you guys, so it's at Brooklyn, what's it called?
Paramount.
Brooklyn Paramount? Is that, no, it's Brooklyn, what is it, Billy?
I think it's Paramount.
Brooklyn Paramount? Is that what it is?
Wait, what room are you in now, Billy?
Yeah, it's Brooklyn Paramount.
Brooklyn Paramount.
Where are you? What room are you in, Billy?
The same room I'm always in. I just moved my seat after the last time.
But you were in a kitchen last time.
I'm still in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. What is this? It looks like you have like a same room. You changed. Okay.
All right. Still in the kitchen cooking up. Billy, you're not going today?
No.
Okay. Just checking. So Brooklyn Paramount, if you don't know, it was an old theater, like movie theater, I believe, that was turned into a venue.
Right.
Life, have you been there before? It just opened recently.
No, never.
Yo, it's inside. It's gonna be a dope place to just hang out. Like,
how many seats?
Billy, find out how many seats at Brooklyn Paramount. My guess is like close to 5,000.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. But the actual area, like to just hang, like like I just saw you at Radio City.
2,700.
2,700.
It's a brand new. It's an old venue that they renovated, and now everyone's using it.
Now here's my question: do you
2,700 is not a lot?
So here's the thing: how many people going? Like, do you think basically everyone this place will be filled with people who essentially one way or another knew C?
No.
But most of it. You think most?
I think 2/3. 2/3.
2/3 will be like, I knew him. Either like they really knew him or they kind of knew him.
Yeah, and then there's gonna be some people that went to his parties and respect Brooklyn, you know how much.
And then there's gonna be just like the aging hip hop. I just still show up to shit. Yo, you know what? You know my man.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember, were you on the show when I said I went to? I don't think you were here when I got back from Rio. Natalie and I sat down at a bakery to have a little poundy caju, a little delicious snack and some coffee. And I look over to me and I hear some guy like, yo, man, so I'm fucking, blah, blah, blah. I'm in Rio.
Rio, yeah.
And he has a Yankee tattoo. Clearly in his 40s. My guess is, and this is what I'm going to say right now is horrifying, and I'm guessing Cipha will agree. My guess is him and his mans took a trip to have sex with prostitutes. That's my guess. And he was in his 40s from the Bronx, Yankee tattoo. I'm like looking down like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way that guy is more than one person removed from Cipha. There's no way. Oh, one tops. And he didn't notice me at all. I was just waiting, like, yo, my man, yo, Rosenberg, man, I always fuck with you. I always fuck with Jews, but I fuck with you. You think I'll get a Jew N-word today?
Yes.
Or the Jew? How about this?
Jew will be thrown around a lot today.
I'll hear Jew today.
Yes.
How about this? Natalie.
I'm going to say it.
That's what you should. Just don't bring up Columbia University or protests or Israel or
No, I'm not
Netanyahu.
I'm not bringing up anything.
Can I throw in a suggestion?
Sure.
You are talking so inside baseball right now.
Yeah.
I just went to a wedding last week, and the groom's family made a bingo card of what would happen at the event. And I feel like a Juan bingo card.
Man,
Good job, Billy June. Good
You
job.
N-word. Someone make
that would have been
Mr. C.
so
Well, hold
fire.
on. What do you mean would have?
You
We have
could
5 minutes. We can do it right now.
Right now, and you can send it to everybody. You can airdrop it to people.
No, no. We can
Like
just
the
have it
ones
to
you
read.
know.
No,
we
it's
can
not for the event. It's for
It's
Juan.
for us, it's for us to read tomorrow on the show. What are you saying?
Yeah. Oh, so you
okay.
guys play
Rosenberg having Jew directly referenced to his face.
Someone mentioning Columbia University.
Wait, why
No,
Columbia?
no. Because that's where all the protesting shit's happening.
Nobody's gonna mention that.
Yeah, no, I was joking about that part. Billy, that's terrible. I was joking about you bringing it up just because it's an uncomfortable Jew situation. Someone's calling me a Jew in some way.
Notorious B.I.G.
No, these are no-brainer. You got to choose things that are actually interesting.
But you also got to give a few easy ones that you know.
Oh, I guess you're right. Cipha, someone who you don't know that well, awkwardly crying and hugging you at the same time. And you're like, this isn't comfortable. I never thought I'd be hugging you while crying before.
How about someone dirtying someone's white outfit?
No, that's a given.
That's a given. That doesn't even belong.
Or it happens to you directly.
Yeah, the lipstick or makeup on the shoulder of my fucking Gucci sweatshirt today, that would be brutal.
I'm gonna write them all down and make it for you.
I'm going to go directly to the cleaners from this event. I'm going to have to drive straight to the dry cleaner. Cipha, how about
what about song predictions?
How about someone referring to something the stuff that happened with C as that bullshit that happened with C? Or
that bullshit. Now when that crazy shit happened.
Well, yeah, someone referring to his sexual history that he's now very open with and very fine with, referring to it as that, quote, crazy shit that happened. That's happening.
Wait, what? Does gay get thrown around? No one's going to say gay.
No one's going to say gay.
No one will say gay.
It's like the rule. It's like the laws in Florida. Don't say gay.
But that could be one that's on there separately.
What'd you say?
But that could be on there separately because that's one that's you
crazy shit could be one. Gay is a less likely one. The gay shit is less likely.
Nah, they're gonna be like, nah, there's a lot of people in here throwing up shit on Instagram, but when all that crazy shit happened, they wasn't saying nothing.
No, put that on twice. That's happening more than once.
Mentioning social media.
No. Just the fact that then they bring up the crazy shit. But Billy, you both invented this game and you're fucking horrible at it. You had
I don't usually add the same thing twice.
You had an amazing idea, but then everything you've suggested. Well, will people mention Instagram? What are you saying?
You think people will mention Big Daddy Kane?
What about song choices throughout the night?
What about besides Cipha's Monday, Friday, C, people talking about C's moodiness?
Okay.
You think moodiness gets mentioned? The moods of C?
No, nah. Because that's it's almost like normal Brooklyn behavior. It's what I make fun of, but it's not weird where we're going.
What about the term Brooklyn bullshit being used? You could put that down. You can put down Brooklyn bullshit.
No, that's not really a term people use.
How about an awkward moment where someone speaking feels like they're kind of shading someone else who's there?
Facts, for sure.
Put that down.
Okay.
A DJ shading another DJ.
Okay. Subs.
Yeah, DJ subs are going to happen.
Is there any Hot 97 Power 105 jabs thrown?
I would think not.
Not even in jest.
Flex isn't talking. How about this? Will anyone say something somehow slighting Flex? Flex is a character. A Flex shot or a Charlemagne shot. Now, the Flex shot wouldn't make as much sense, except that people just like to throw shots at Flex and a way of being like, Flex and C were both big, but, C was the one who blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? The other guy, a Charlemagne shot could happen. If I had spoken, I was going to find a way without specifically getting into the crazy shit. I was gonna find a way to reference C's happiness in recent years, right? And like living his truth.
I have exactly the same thing, but I'm not mentioning any of that.
Well, how are you gonna say it then?
I'm just saying.
You're gonna call it that crazy gay bullshit.
No, my line is about basically C is the last not few years, the last 10 years, he's been Friday C.
Yeah. I don't even I have nothing to say anymore. I actually feel better. Now I don't have to speak. Because you're basically gonna get, I was just gonna include some of the some more stuff maybe about like his importance, but like that's gonna come out other times too.
Yeah.
Like other people are gonna bring up how important he was. Like Billy, did you know that he discovered Biggie Smalls?
Yes, I did.
Wow. Well, did you know that he DJ'd for Big Daddy Kane?
I did. I also went back when we were putting up the old episodes. I'm on one of them, and he goes, "Why doesn't he change his Instagram name to Billy June already?"
And you
did.
And
it made me laugh really hard. Like, he was the one that said it. Cipha, you agreed instantly. But he's the one that said it.
Well, because your name then was like Danny Rob or something?
Danny Rob 88.
Danny Rob 88.
It still is, right?
No, it's Billy June 88. Forgot about that.
Does like who's like people trying to be funny but they're not funny?
Oh, awkward joke.
Do you want to throw that on?
Yeah.
What about crying, like someone over crying?
Yeah, the over cry where you're like, yeah, we know we're all sad,
bro. We're going to a black funeral. Like that's.
But it's not a funeral; it's a celebration.
Right.
Nah, that part is gonna be a black funeral. There's gonna be some crazy crying shit.
Will will there be a drunk speech?
Drunk?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not a wedding.
I know, but there is a reception for 2 hours before, and it is a venue that I'm guessing will have the bars open.
Yeah.
That's a good one to throw on.
The drunk speech?
Somebody's gonna go too long, obviously, talking.
Do you think anyone will talk about what C talked about on One Ep that I heard when I listened to the first half hour? Cipha, by the way, I know you don't listen to One Ep.
Never have.
Please go listen to the C episodes.
Why?
Bro. No, they're so fucking good, dude. We got a beautiful text from the Rosenthals or Eric, I think.
Oh yeah, I meant to reply, guys. I'm sorry, I've been going through a lot, man.
But Eric, I think it was Eric. I don't want to be smirched.
They're the same. They're the same thing.
They're the same. Saying how like don't ever forget how important One Ep is, and like episodes like the C one remind you of how important it is. No, Cipha, we got his whole life story, bro, and it's fucking funny and awesome and upbeat. And
that's the last one we did.
So, Billy, have you been able to figure out how many there were?
It was 2015.
But how many
Those
were
two
there?
were in 2015, and then we did one in 2021.
With the verses.
Yeah.
Wait, so hold on. We're sure that the only two we did were in 2015?
Yes,
and that was when we did in the studio, right? My boy had a studio.
Yeah.
And it was different days, right? I think he came back.
Yeah.
He's
Is that where he talked about kicking Suge Knight in the back?
I believe so.
I didn't get the stories he tells in this are so good, and it's like all of his C-isms are in it, like the way he laughs, the way he like.
Yo, put it on YouTube.
The audio?
Yeah, put on YouTube with like some pictures of us and C.
Okay. That's actually a cool idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
I wonder if
you should put it on YouTube.
Mr. C.
Oh, I got a good one. What about like an award show? Do you think the DJ will play music and cut somebody off if they're going for too long?
Yeah, but that's gonna get ugly.
I'm just saying it would be good for the bingo card.
The
dick how about this? Where there'll be a fight.
I hope not. I'd say
a fight
or an argument. Like, should that be on there?
An argument, like we see two people like having the serious, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
It depends who shows up, bro.
I mean, that's normal Brooklyn shit.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure we have enough filled up on there.
Bro, so you think I got enough?
You feeling prepared?
There's nothing on. Yeah, I'll put this on a card. I guess it's whatever. Fight in London, laptop, making fun of Brooklyn. That's gonna be easy. DJing with him, it was always a competition. He would try to rip your head off, even though if you were friends.
Oh shit, we got to call. Hold on, real quick. We got to have Juanito tell that story. I forgot we haven't told that story yet. Let's see if he answers. Hold on.
This is gonna take too long. You know he doesn't know how to get right to a story.
But he speaks so clearly and makes so much sense. I feel bad. Every time Juanito talks on the air, he says everything he's saying wrong. And it's like incredibly good radio, I believe. Like there's as good a character as Billy June is. I don't know if there's as good a stern character as Juanito, bro.
But
every
remember how we
talks,
tried to put Juanito on the morning show for years, and Ebro shut us down.
And then he came up, and then he uses them on a segment every day.
Yeah.
Huh. Is that before or after he stole your job? I vote for Ebro.
I vote for Ebro,
bro.
But yo, that's such a boss programmer move of a guy who doesn't know the person who passed and saying, "Oh, as a station, as an entity, it should be Ebro because he's the da 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 da." Like you don't even know what you're saying.
But you don't know the culture here well enough to know why Ebro's not the only person who makes sense. And by the way, if he wants to do it, God bless. Of course, I'd line up behind that, no problem. But like, why are you putting that on someone? And why are you doing it 10 seconds after I say I'll do it? Which, no matter how you view it, is taking a dump on me. Like, I literally was just like, hey, I'm down to do it. The only other response should have been someone going, hey, you know what? I was thinking I could do it. And then I'd go, perfect, you should do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about like, let's nominate someone better than me. Yeah. That wasn't the point.
Hot should be like a TV show winning the Emmy. Like everyone goes up.
But that is what we're doing. So that is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all the names right now.
This shit's gonna be a mess.
Who else is in
this? Shit's gonna be a mess.
Actually, I think I know. I think I know everyone. All right. You know what? Tomorrow's going to be a very interesting. I hope you and I get to spend some time together.
Well, I'll see you over there, man.
I'll see you over there. All white.
All white.
Guys, by the way, if you are not interested in Mr. C and the feelings that we're dealing with in this whole event, I'm sorry that this episode probably wasn't for you. But we'll come back next week. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? How are you? If you're not interested in what we're talking about, you're on the wrong podcast.
Right?
There's plenty of other podcasts. Go watch Drink Champs. They have Eric Adams on this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I saw a tweet. A tweet came to my timeline that was like, all right, man, Drink Champs, it's time has come. Why is Eric Adams on the show? It is a thing though. The hardcore guest driven podcast, you do get to a point where it's like, all right, man, like you've had everybody.
But yeah, I mean, you can only. Yeah, there's only but so many people, especially if you're doing older people. Did you see the Memph Bleak one?
No, it's good.
I didn't see. I saw a clip. I saw like a trailer. It looked pretty good.
Well, he's starting like his own thing with them, right?
Yeah, rock solid maybe, or rock
like a whole rock thing.
I guess, but apparently, because I was talking to Bink. And Binks was telling Nori he wanted to go on Drink Champs.
I love that band, Bink 182.
No, Bink, the producer. Bink wanted to go on Drink Champs and talk about the whole Rockefeller Just Blaze stuff. And I believe he was, because I guess Memphis Bleak had brought it up when he was on Drink Champs. And then they were like, this is what Bink said. I don't know how, this is what Bink said. But he was like, they were like, oh, Bleak is doing a podcast. You should do it on there. And that's kind of like I voted for Ebro. I vote for Ebro.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on patreon.com/OneUpIsLife.
Wait, what's going on with Drake?
What do you mean?
Is anything going on with Drake and Kendrick?
Yeah, any AI? There's no AI this week.
What's Academic saying?
Oh, it's a great point. Oh, I wish I knew. And what does Adam 22 have to say? He recently said that him and Academics and Vlad are the three faces of media, of hip hop media.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, if that's true, if you don't know what the word media means, it's the three faces of fucking something.
What's going on with Club Shay Shay?
Club Shay Shay has grown on me. Saif, did you watch Amanda Seales on Club Shay Shay yet?
Just clips that I've seen.
I gotta tell you, I haven't watched the whole thing, but the pieces that I watched are spectacular. Billy June, was it after we did the episode last week? Billy June and I did a Patreon where we talked some about the Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And Amanda Seales saying that she has Asperger's.
She's on the autism spectrum.
And is on the spectrum. And I was sort of being like, hey, I think, Billy, I was really respectful about it. But I was like, hey, it sort of feels like not taking full responsibility for certain things to kind of like lean into like, yo. And then the next day, why did she come out and say she wasn't actually clinically diagnosed because she didn't want to spend the money to do it? You Rachel Dolezal having autism? You can't Rachel Dolezal autism, man. You can't. No, you can't. Like, I like Amanda, and I think she's incredibly interesting. I watched a lot of it. But no, you can't do that, can you? And Saif, I meant to tell you. First of all, you ignored the funny joke that I sent you that from my friend's voicemail. Did you listen to it?
No, I didn't hear it. What was it?
I sent you my friend's voicemail, and it starts off, Judd always leaves rambling voicemails. But then he's talking about, he's like, Biggie died when he was 24, man. What the fuck? And he's like, shit. And then he's like, you know what's kind of a bad lyric? Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. He was like, God, I know he was like broke, but like he literally couldn't even imagine having Super Nintendo.
That's a Michael Che joke.
It is?
Word for word.
That's hilarious. By the way, my friend definitely doesn't know it. That is so funny.
It's never been out. I don't think he does that. When I used to do shows with him, I would play Juicy.
Well, unfortunately, you can't do the joke.
Because he was like, he goes, you can't picture it? It's $300. You can picture it.
That's what I mean. Wait, and fuck, I had something else. What was the subject I was about to say right before that? It was the last thing I wanted to say to you. We said Amanda Seales,
Club Shay Shay,
and you can't make up autism, and you started going like, what did that mean? What did that mean?
Yeah.
But that wasn't.
My,
I don't know.
My boy Dan.
Oh, I remembered. Sorry, tell me that 1 second before I forget. You might have to do a bit on this. This is edgy, okay?
Yeah.
And I know you're not paying that much attention. The protesters, the anti-Israel protesters, or the pro-Palestine protesters, however you want to describe it. I don't know what's happened since 2020 to change what's appropriate and what's not. You going to the store and buying the Yasser Arafat costume to go protest in is crazy, bro.
Wait, that's what people are doing?
No, they all wear the keffiyeh. And apparently Palestinian people have said like they're not offended by it. And that's fine, I suppose. You being named Caitlin and going to Harvard or Columbia and just wearing a keffiyeh as dress up is fucking nutty. I don't know what's happened in the last 5 years where that doesn't get called out as like you can go protest on behalf of Palestinian people without playing dress up as Palestinians. No, you can't. You have to. You have to.
Yeah, but that's also not all Palestinians wear that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely not. Of course not. Which makes it even crazier. So, like, Saif, there's a guy on my timeline who's like a 19-year-old. He looks like a more baby-faced Liam, and he's always like, "Hey, I just want to talk to you about what's going on today." And he's wearing a keffiyeh all the time. He's like a white dude named Andy, and it's like it's fucking. I don't know how to do the joke, but Saif, there's something there. I'm sorry. You can pull it off. You're an edgy comedian.
R.I.P. Mr. C. Every show I do is dedicated to that guy, man.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
We'll give you the
it'll be out Thursday.
The rundown.
Right, Thursday. Yeah.
We're gonna play Singo.
Is that C but bingo?
Mr. C bingo. Singo.
Terrible.
All right, peace.